Hello, my name is Ian Denney. As you can see, I'm a comic book illustrator and cartoonist, mostly non-political. Yeah, so what I started when I was 3 years old. I found out I was diagnosed with autism, which is one of the main learning disabilities, like the learning to socialize, learning to speak, or learning to accept certain things that come to mind once and twice in your life. So I was just a recent graduate of the Joe Kubert School of Cartooning and Illustration. Well, it was last year, but I could take that. Yeah, so this is like comic book illustrations, such as sort of stories about my own experiences in the setting of different worlds, or sometimes I parodize them. Like for instance, here this is based off of. Have you ever seen Notre Dame? So this was inspired by Hellfire, not the real fire that burned Notre Dame, because I was really upset by that. Yeah. So yes. And this is like concept illustrations I do also on the side when I work on my characters. So the one on the left is me, who is what they call a brony, which means bros of ponies, My Little Ponies. Ponies from 1985 all the way up to the new generation, which is just recently released. And if you ever seen The Jungle Book, I'm more into 2016 than the 1967 version, but they were both really good, interesting pieces for their time. And I was inspired mostly by Walt Disney, Miyazaki, and Lauren Faust, who created the My Little Pony series that we all know today from the recent generation. And this is for a Pokemon card contest, which supposedly I didn't win because no one ever wrote back to me about what happened. Yeah, so one's Greninja, Rapidash, and Arcanine. Beautiful Pokemon, in my opinion, if they're real. And this is my step process. I started with regular pencils on a digital tablet, an iPad to be exact, right? And I drew it in inks, also digital, and I did the last flatting, or what they call flat coloring, before you put on the renders on top of it. That gives them more life in 3D. And this is another step process for an environment scene that I did based on Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. If anyone who play that game, it'll make you cry, because I cried once when I played this game. So I did a pencil, I did the same process, and then I took a 3D visual of what the game looked like. And this one is really a sad piece for me. It's called The Last Goodbye. It's based off the My Little Pony Pokemon My Little Pony series, ending when I left Equestria for supposedly the final time before I go back in the new generation world I grew up in, based on in that. Thank you. That's all I got.